Hello, and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for the Cookout podcast, where we talk about what's cooking up in the world of professional wrestling. And today, we have a special guest.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cresta, the Starr, this also a phenomenon and fightful analyst. So everybody, welcome Cresta.
Hey! Thank you so
Oh,
much for
wait a minute,
being
hold
here
on,
with us.
Cresta on me. There you go. I got y'all. We've been
I'm a
doing good.
professional. I promise I'm a professional. Let's start that again. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much for having me. Hi,
We
everybody.
promise we are not professional.
I mean, sometimes I am too, right?
Don't feel bad because as I say, I have the fight of the century with the mute button. I be talking, people in the chat be like, Dolores, we can't hear you. I'm like, clicking that and the end button on the screen. I fight with those things all the time.
It be like
But
that sometimes.
it was nice to have you here. I know we were promoting. I was like, I told him I really want Cresta on because I follow her and she's so funny and she's so nice. And a lot of them had seen you on other channels and do other interviews. So it was great. Ladies and gentlemen, Cresta and I love her to death. She has the fight with this name right here. This username. Fight
LaCoy, Lacayo. D is for Lisdexia, and Lord knows I can't read. To quote my grandmother, Alicia Pretty.
Listen,
Oh, that's
listen.
hysterical.
I don't know who was mad at my mom, but it was supposed to be Lakita. But they put that Lakio on the birth certificate. So as a kid, you have to go. You know how your parents are, especially parents of color. You better say it the way I wanted it. And so I had to go to school and be like, it's spelled Lakio, but call me Lakita. So every time Crystal tries to stop, I'm like, just call me Dolores. And I can't change it, so it's stuck there now.
Well,
But
you do what I do. I just make something up. My shoot name is Tiffany, but who wants to talk to Tiffany now? Cresta, that's something I could get behind.
yes. So Crystal,
Being
tell
with you
us.
look amazing.
Thank you. I was going to wear
Uh-huh.
my mustache, but it is very humid in New York, and it would have fell right off like it does every post show.
Speaking of
Listen,
New
I
York,
told
I got
them.
a really quick question. How's the air quality there? Has it cleared up since the fires up there in Canada?
I mean, it's not as bad, but I mean, if you've ever rode the subway, that was nothing. That's light. That's crazy. That's light.
So tell us what got you into wrestling in the first place. What's like your favorite moment or match? What really started you into wrestling?
Well, I've been watching wrestling since I was a little kid. I got two brothers, and we would always watch wrestling together. But after you hit a certain age, you got to go to work, and I wasn't not going to go to work to watch Raw. So, me and my little brother started living together later on in life, and he was watching wrestling consistently. And I recognized some people, but then I had saw Nia Jax. I had never seen a woman like that wrestle before. When I stopped watching wrestling, I think the women's finishers were the special woman slap, and the hottest girl was Lita doing a moonsault off the top rope.
Yeah.
So to see someone like Nia Jax literally just ragdolling girls, it blew my mind. Coincidentally, right around that time, Becky Lynch became the man. And that storyline reminded me so much of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was hooked. And I was a Ronda Rousey fan. I loved her in MMA, UFC, and seeing her in WWE, the way that they spun it like she was bored. That's not what happened. She got beat up. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. I was hooked. Like, this is the best, worst show. I don't know why I stopped watching this. And then AEW came around. And then I started watching Impact. And ever since, I'm like, this is such good shit. Such good shit.
See, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard Cresta sing Cody's entrance, every time it's different, but it's hilarious.
The
So-
intro is the same. Adrenaline in my hole. Something, Cody Rhodes.
Every time you sing it, I die laughing. And then your TikToks blew up. Because I remember when I was watching, it was just like a couple of us. And then it started to grow even further and further. And then I remember you doing the vote that we had to vote for. And you were trying to get on and get more notice. And then when Fightful called, it was like, it was perfect for you.
I didn't think they were going to say yes. I kind of just said, yo, listen, I tell jokes. I'm funny. Do I do like real wrestling analyst? Am I in people's business? No, but I could tell you what I see. And Sean Ross Sapp was very kind enough to say, hey, we like you anyway. What you doing Thursday? I'm like, whatever you doing Thursday. What's up?
Oh,
And
nice.
you
So
got
you
to
just literally,
know.
so you just literally shot your shot after you had some followers on social media. How'd you break into social media in the first place?
I had been streaming on Twitch and other various sites for over 10, 12 years now. I believed an ex-boyfriend of mine's like, you're a girl, get on the internet and they'll throw money at you. Lie. That was a lie. So I was like, I'm like, what can I say? I'm a little attention whore. So of course I'm gonna do it. I want to be famous one day. There's nothing wrong with that. So I kept doing it. And it started with video games. And then I just started doing what I was doing with video games with wrestling. And the gag is, people think that I think wrestling is real. Girl. I mean, if that's what you think, don't work yourself into a shoot, brother. We could laugh together. I remember the video exactly that blew it up for me on TikTok was a Randy Orton video when he just came back and hit Edge with the concerto. I was laughing. I was crying. I was going through the motions. And so many comments were, wow, bro thinks it's real. Thank you for the engagement, I guess. Of course, if you think that I think it's real, sure. Who am I?
Listen, when you had Malachi Black and Zelina Vega going over, she has this thing where she says, this is a Zelina Vega stand account. And Zelina reacted, and then she had her husband react. That was like, I was like, oh my God, Cresta is like super famous now. She can't do any wrong.
One day, I will interview her and Malachi Black. I love wrestlers, sometimes not even for wrestling reasons. To me, Zelina Vega is one of those characters that you can latch on to. Her fashion, impeccable. She can really wrestle. And if you go deep in her archives from Impact, she's great on the mic even now. Yeah. Give her a chance. Not to disparage anyone, because I can't mix it up in the ring, so full disclaimer. But if we could give Lacey Evans 10 minutes in the ring, come on now. If we could do I-95, 367, 24/7 championship, just to throw it in the trash, we could give her a cool 5-10 minutes in the ring. And she not bad on the mic, bro. Like, I don't care. I'll stand her till the day I die. She could go out there and set Roman Reigns on fire. I'd be like, he probably deserved it.
Yeah. Do you think that there's anybody currently in WWE who's better on the mic than her?
For the women?
For the women.
In a promo battle, who do I think would keep up with her or at least have it be entertaining? Because I think Charlotte, if she cared, because Charlotte is rude. I love her if she cares. I think Becky when she's mad. But I put, in my opinion, I put Zelina Vega up there with Heyman, Stokely Hathaway. She's a great talker. And I think even if Charlotte is mad, if Zelina actually tried, she talks circles around her. That's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Please don't come for these people in the comments. You know, it's just my opinion.
So what do you think about Bianca?
I like Bianca, but I do understand the criticism of this baby face is stale. But I'm also a Bianca apologist. The only person I'd be upset about is she pins Zelina Vega, then that's rude. Why are you doing that? Why you gotta put two equally bad bitches against each other? I don't like that. But like, again, she can hit Roman Reigns with a champ. Like, you know what? You probably deserved it. Like, I don't mind her losing to Asuka because I do like Asuka's presentation as a wrestler, her in-ring work. But I think it's time for her to go heel. And I've seen some of her heel work in NXT, and that's going to be great. That's going to be rude. That's another one. So I think if I hear heel Bianca for real, then I could be like, okay, maybe heel Bianca and Zelina. So
out of all the women that you watch on NXT, WWE, AEW, Impact, which show has the best women's division? And B, what are your like top 5 women that you would say you love to see?
The best women's division, hand down, Impact Knockout division. Now, I think that every roster has women on the same athlete level. I think Impact presents them the best. And that's not just because I watch it every week and I'm not trying to shill it, but I see interesting storylines. There's more than one women's match. They're not often squash matches. And even if the women are newer, they still get time, they get offense, and the storylines make sense. It's also a gut check. The moves and the matches that the women are having in Impact, they are not having them anywhere else unless you're looking at GCW or something like that.
Yeah,
100%.
As far as top 5 women, I like everybody. I maybe I'm just still new to wrestling, but I like everybody. Like, there's No, there's people I don't like, Lacey Evans, but like that's about it. That's about it. And
I don't blame you.
and it's not even like really Lacey Evans' fault. Like social media aside, because I don't know that woman. She could be whatever. But like your character, who are you? Like you've been changed 80 times. I do not care. I just do not care. And you are what you're booked. I care more about Dana Brooke than I care about Lacey Evans.
That's saying a lot because no one cares about Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
But again, the same thing goes for Dana Brooke. I think you are what you're booked. I think that Dana Brooke has a chance to be something, just like how Mandy Rose was. Mandy Rose on the main roster, apparently back in the day when she was in NXT, she was that girl. I think you have the potential to be, but if you're booked to constantly lose, I don't care. Like I don't think that's necessarily her fault. But with Lacey Evans, I extra don't care. I'm sorry. I actually don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. And see, here at the Workhorse Wrestling Network, we have this question. Sometimes we go through stories. What storyline would you change and how would you change?
What storyline would I change? And how would I change? I have to think about this one. Because there's only one that comes to mind in recent memory, and it's only because Josh Alexander versus Steve Maclin, but that's only because Alexander got injured. And I don't think that that's fair because you can't foresee an injury. But, I'll give you one. The Bloodline. I wouldn't change it completely, but I would have been broken up those titles. You had an out with Cody. You had an out with Sami Zayn. I think that having both titles on Roman still, even though they consolidated it, not Roman, Heyman's still walking around with two. I would have taken off one to give to Cody and let him finish the story. Even if you didn't want to do that, I would have gave it to Sami. Like Sami had such a compelling story, bro. That would have been money easily. That's the only thing I would change because I really enjoy the Bloodline.
I was just saying, are you a fan of Roman Reigns and the Tribal Chief and this dominant run?
I've been a fan of Roman Reigns since they put dog food on him. So I think this Tribal Chief is his comeuppance. He did what you asked him to. He literally came out to bark. I didn't forget. So him being a jerk makes sense. He's dragging it, but we the ones. I acknowledge my Tribal Chief.
For me, it feels like there's no plan for the title aside from having him hold it longer than Hulk Hogan did. That seems to be the only plan to me.
My God, that's so much longer. That's like another 400 days.
Like SummerSlam next year.
Bruno Sammartino too, the 3,000 days. I'm like, bro, but like,
oh my God,
at what cost?
That's like another 5 years.
Hell on earth.
That's ridiculous. Well, and okay, so obviously it wouldn't work, but at least if he defended it more often or ever. Like, I mean, the dude hasn't wrestled.
Well, there's only like
since WrestleMania.
There's only
titles. I mean, it feels like it's been forever.
There's only like 3 guys he hasn't beat though.
That's also
and Bobby Lashley is the only one I can name off the top of my head.
Yeah. And then
Randy Orton.
They're ever going to give the ball to not Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, which kind of sucks because visually he's so impressive and imposing. But people have said that I think Bobby Lashley is boring. I'm not a super Bobby Lashley fan, but from the looks of it, someone like a Bobby Lashley or even a Braun Strowman or a Gunther, I don't mind him having Intercontinental title, but why does Gunther have your Intercontinental title?
He's only a few months away from beating the record.
Yeah.
And I don't hate it, but that's someone who should be in your heavyweight division. That is someone you could use that Intercontinental title to elevate a Ali, a Chad Gable, even a Marseille if you wanted to. If you really put them behind it, you could do that. But
well, then Vince would have to care about those guys. We all know he doesn't, right?
Ooh.
So
let the truth be told in this church tonight.
That Vince is a whole different picture of a person. That old man needs to be stopped at some point.
He's a smart business. If I was an evil genius, Vince McMahon is my avatar.
No doubt. He's like Dr. Evil in the flesh.
He's a genius to the point of madness, and I get it, but also I'm like, damn, you really don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
He doesn't care. He's from that school of Trump where you just say whatever you want, make up your own facts, make up your own truths, and if you stick to it, right? What do they say? You tell a lie long enough, you believe it yourself, and everyone else gonna try.
I don't even remember the truth. I've been telling people I'm 4,000 years old. I don't even remember how old I am now. Like my birthday just passed, and I could have swore I turned 24. I don't know how old I am anymore. I don't know.
Listen, I felt the same way, and then I literally somebody was like, "Count it," and we counted. I was like,
Don't do
She's
that
a
to
type
me.
old.
I refuse to count. I'm too beautiful.
So, Cresta, when it comes to wrestling, do you have a style you like better? Do you like more of a strong style, a technical style, high flyer? You here for all of it? Do you have a preference?
I think if it makes sense, it makes sense. I know I don't like hardcore bleeding. Back in the day, I'm like, yeah, now I got bad stomach, acid reflux. It's not gonna work for me. But I like a story driven. I do like a comedy match. Technical matches, it depends on who's wrestling. If it's a speedball Mike Bailey, I could get behind it. If it's a Bryan Danielson, I could get behind it. Some people, I'm just like, I don't want to watch this. Even if it's a foregone conclusion, if the story makes sense, I could watch it. I could even watch enhancement matches as long as it makes sense.
I need Speedball versus the American Dragon now. That's my brain.
So good. So good.
What did you think of Offspray and Omega 2 at Forbidden Door on Sunday?
I witnessed the murder. Kenneth Deshawn Omega is dead.
Right?
He's dead. I saw him get to quote, I think it was Enzo Amore. I saw that man get dropped on the stack of dimes. He calls him back. Jesus Christ.
Listen, I was up there dying on the inside. And I was like, I think they broke this. JR, by God, they broke this man. That's how I felt.
I mean, I understand seeing the first match between them where Kenny beat the brakes off of Will Ospreay. You wanted to get revenge, but my only complaint about that match is after you ejected Don Callis and he came back out. I'm not a referee, but I think that's a disqualification, especially after you eject him and then he comes back out to do the same shenanigans. Even notwithstanding, it's still a good match. 5 out of 5.
That'd be the only nitpick of the match for me.
Yeah.
But I also like Don Callis because he's a piece of crap.
Yeah. He owns it.
There was also another move.
Which one?
There's another move that stuck with me where they went and did the whip and Ospreay did the jumping elbow to the head.
Yeah.
Like usually when they do that, it's a clothesline. I was not expecting a jumping elbow to the head at that point, and like that move just now lives in my brain.
This is the same show where CM Punk took a flying elbow to the dick. Oh, can I curse? I'm so sorry.
Hey, we ain't monetized yet. Go ahead, knock yourself out. I curse all the time.
Okay, sorry, but yeah, he did. He took a trip to Bag City.
I was dying on the inside thinking, first of all, when Okada lost, I cried on the inside as a New Japan fan.
I did not believe that. I honestly thought Bryan Danielson was gonna lose.
Yes, me too. I was crying on the inside a little bit, and I was like, "Why? Why did this happen now?" CM Punk.
I want to know what Gato. I want to know what Gato and Tony Khan had to give Okada to take that L.
A lot of money.
Something Americans go to Japan and lose all the time.
Right?
But yeah, now that you are more popular on social media, you have started doing other things other than wrestling. You just start cooking on live. You've been doing your drag makeup. What made you start doing these extra things?
I've been doing social media and influencing, if you will, for a long time. And I think it's very important that people diversify their portfolios. Realistically speaking, we're going to pull back the curtain here. I am basing my success off the success of wrestling. And if wrestling shut down today, tomorrow, I would be yucked. So if you can diversify your portfolio where you're like, I'm a great talker, but I could also make a decent dish in the kitchen, or I also do drag. It's something that if I want to market myself to other things like a TV show, a network, I can. Also, too, if I would have found my passion for wrestling maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago, I absolutely would have pursued a career in wrestling. Yeah. I took a wrestling class. Ain't no way. My back and my knees said no. I'm a great talker. I can do color commentary. I would absolutely be a valet. But let's be real here. Paul Heyman can put through tables, baby. Paul Bearer got buried in cement. And my mouth is reckless. So I could do drag. It's the same thing. Drag and wrestling are the same thing, just on the opposite ends of the spectrum. the high heel, the lashes, the drama, the story. And if I'm going to go through a table, it's because I'm doing a death drop, I'm doing a dip, I'm doing something. Instead of someone saying, I've had it with you, Cresta, hee ho, ha, and I'm dead now. Take a chop from Charlotte Flair or Gunther or Keith Lee. I quit. That would be the day you want me to go one-on-one with Masha Slamovich? Thank you for the opportunity. I'll be seeing myself out.
Yeah,
No
see,
doubt.
listen,
I
I
mean,
like Charlotte, but it's getting to a point, and we've had this talk because we do live watch along. I'm trying to figure out which face is she on because we on like the 50th face right about now. I'm like, I don't know. Last Friday, you did not look like this Friday. And I know that ain't just makeup.
I don't judge because at the end, that cat wants your attention now, Sammy.
Now.
Right, meow.
See, Sammy is our resident foodie, and the cat always wants to smell whatever he's eating. Generally, it's like now chips with maybe hot sauce on it.
That's I have two cats, and one of my cats absolutely do that as well. She doesn't want to eat. She just wants to see it, smell it, and be all up in your stuff. And the moment you offer, it's like, oh no, that's ghetto. I don't want that. That's exactly what's happening to Sammy.
The cat is a celebrity.
We call him Sammy. We call the cat Sammy
so,
Joe.
but there has been drag influence in professional wrestling for like 100 years now.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know if you could classify him, but I would say Gorgeous George had influence.
Yeah, like there is a valet in NWA. Their name is Pollo Del Mar. Pollo Del Mar does drag, but they transitioned into wrestling, and they do when they talk and they do their live streams. They talk about the exoticos in wrestling, which were gender bent like luchadors, who sometimes were valets, sometimes were wrestlers, but they were very flamboyant. I even think someone like, I think you just said him, and I'm stupid as hell. Gorgeous Boy George or Gorgeous Joe, whatever his name is. Yeah, him. Even Jesse the Body, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. There's always a grandiose about some of these people, and I think to an extent now, when you think of people like Danhausen, that's over the top. I love it, but someone like a Malachi Black is more subtle. The House of Black to me is a drag house. They all do it in a different way. I mean, come on now. They all do it in a different way. But instead of like rockety cow lip syncing for your life, they're killing people.
Oh, that's hysterical. I love that.
Speaking of subtle, let's bring up somebody unsubtle. Goldust.
I think Goldust is more like gender fluid, or that in the they them spectrum. And I think that now when we talk about gay people and LGBTQ, it's not more of a spectacle. And I think that Dustin Rhodes turned something that I think was meant to be a punishment or a joke into something that became like a cultural phenomenon. Now in wrestling traditionally, gay people were always seen like a menace, or they were over the top flamboyant, and they were always seemed to be the butt of the joke. Like last week on Dynamite, when Anthony Bow was like, "Lady, I'm gay," the crowd chanting ecstatically, like together, like he's gay, he's like, it's a full circle moment. So I think Goldust, yes, but also no, because like Goldust is his own thing, because of Goldust, there were generations to come of other wrestlers. Like, I don't know if you guys follow like Kid Bandit or like Nyla Rose, Sunny Kiss. And there's all of these people now who are like, we can look to that, and it may not have been the best, but it started somewhere. And now it's positive instead of being the joke, like a foreign menace, butt of the joke. Like now if you're English, now if you are a Middle Eastern wrestler, you don't have to come in and be a terrorist. You know what I mean? Now you can be taken for serious, not like what they used to do back in the day.
Unless you're Mustafa Ali.
Yeah. They tried really hard with Mustafa, but he wasn't taking it. This goes, what we're talking about goes into our topic for today, LGBTQIA plus in wrestling. How far has it came? Does it need to do a little bit more in the past, and some of the things that they've done, good or bad? So I would say I think it's a lot of progression, but also a lot of, sometimes it's a setback. Oh, here goes our other workhorse, Anika.
Hello.
Hello, boo boo. I love it. He's so cute.
No
our
D.
other workhorse is in the comments. CM, her computer decided it didn't want to act right, and she was so sad
That's
she
fair.
couldn't hang out with Cresta today. I was like, it's okay, but she did. We did get her game, so we will be playing the games. I will say, Sammy up at top right there is a sneaky winner, and ALW is always losing, even though he tries his hardest. He really tries.
Listen, I smoke
That-
at damn near every game, so you might get a ringer today. Hey.
I pull it up from the back. Like, I'm always losing in the beginning, but then at the end, I turn it around.
Cresta, when he comes back from the back all the way to the front, this is how
Don't
I
call it
feel.
a comeback. I was here since the beginning.
Friendship is magic, and real friends flip each other off.
That's why I like, oh, either that or I hit the raggedy bitch button. I have to do something. That when he wins and he smiles like that, I do this.
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
You gotta do that. You got to.
Before we crack into the topic at hand, Anika, was there anything you wanted to ask Ms. Cresta? We've all had a chance to ask her questions that we were thinking about. Is there anything you wanted to ask Ms. Cresta before we?
What was the match that you didn't see coming? Like you were like, this match is all right on paper. Then when you saw it, was like, oh, I absolutely love this match.
Almost any match involving Bully Ray or PCO or Eddie Edwards. Every time we talk about it on the show, leading up to, I'm like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And then I watch it. I'm like, God damn it, this was good. I hate it. No, I hate you guys. This is such good sports entertainment. I hate you guys so much.
See,
I love that.
PCO, the bolts in the neck. Once he got the bolts in the neck, I was like, I don't like you, but I'm mesmerized because sometimes you can keep the bolts the whole match.
Yeah.
He's gone full Frankenstein for sure.
I had to look up pictures of what PCO used to look like because every time I see him get his ass beat, I'm like, El Darabuse. I can't watch this. I can't watch this.
No.
Jacked back in the day, so now I don't feel so bad. Like, okay, he used to be but now I'm like, yo, pack it up. This old man, stop it. But then he does the de-animate. I'm like,
Listen, elder abuse is what happened on GCW this weekend. We had to watch.
That's why I don't watch.
Mike Jackson was 70 years old, wrestled.
Wrestled who?
He wrestled with Nick Gage.
I'm already disinterested.
I was like, and what was the name of it, Sammy? They call each other. It was like it was something. It was a weird name. And we were like,
young, middle-aged, average IQ.
Young, middle-aged senior with a person average IQ death kill. That was the name they called their group.
That's just too many words.
And I died laughing. You had the young Jordan Oliver, who wrestles sometimes on AEW, old Mike Jackson, and the murder, death, kill Nick Gage all teaming together. I lied. I died. I just died.
I've seen Action Jackson. I've seen him wrestle before, and they're like, yo, you are 9,000 years old. Get out of here. But he's good. But the fact that he wrestled in GCW, y'all ought to be ashamed.
It's bad. They even got, was it Santana Jackson, the Michael Jackson cosplay, who in the middle of a match turned into the Wolf from Thriller. He put the mask on and everything. It was hilarious. It's hilarious. That's why we had to do a GCW show, because I found it hilarious every time I watch.
Every time I want to watch a GCW is because of stuff like that. But the moment I turn it on, someone just starts squirting out of their head.
Yeah. Before that moment, I was like, this guy's pretty entertaining. But then he did that, and I was like, okay, I'm a fan now.
So, yes, Anika, we were going on to our topic for this week, which is LGBTQIA in wrestling. Here we go. And as you saw on the banner, those are the different flags that represent different communities under the uh, umbrella. And so, how do you all feel about it from where it went to where it is? Or do you
Real
think
quick,
it's kind of going forward?
hold on, real quick. We got a viewer who wants to ask Cresta a question real quick before we. Ash wants to ask. We're halfway through the year. What's your top 3 matches of the year so far?
Okay. I want to say this either happened in January or in December. If it happened in December, my apologies. But Josh Alexander versus Speedball Mike Bailey, fan fucking tastic. Period. Um, I would also say I would be a liar if I didn't say that Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. I'd be a liar. I'd be a liar. Deonna Purrazzo versus Jordan Grace for the Impact for the Knockout Women's Championship. I like both of these women, and I rarely see either one of them get manhandled. And I would even say Jordan Grace versus Masha Slamovich in the beginning of this year. I like Jordan Grace a lot, if you can tell. So those are my top 3. Just think it off the top of my head.
Osprey Omega 1 or 2?
The one that happened this weekend, because
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you. I don't really remember. But this one, I will always remember Kenny Omega getting his head. Dun, 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 dun. I'll always remember that. That was gnarly.
So
It's the story to it, man.
I guess I'll go ahead. So I mean, obviously, the topic is one that's not new in the world or the wrestling. Um, there's always been flamboyant personalities. We already talked about Gorgeous George. We had, Adrian Adonis and some others that have come along that have been very flamboyant. But that's different than I'm not sure that any of those guys were, and maybe they were, but we didn't know. I don't know that they definitely weren't outwardly out. They weren't, outspokenly gay. If they were, I don't think they were. I think they were just supposed to be flamboyant, kind of feminine type personalities because wrestling thought that was funny. Which, we've obviously come a long way since then. I mean, now we actually have, we have Anthony Bowen saying on TV, I'm gay, which, for me, I'm 46 years old and I've been watching wrestling since I was 8 years old. I had never heard that on my TV before from wrestling. So not only have I not heard that, but I've heard a lot of anti gay stuff, a lot of homophobic stuff. So to hear that, and then to hear the crowd, I'm a heterosexual man, but to hear the crowd give him that love, I mean, I teared up. I mean, what are you going to say to that? I mean, that's what it's about, right? So, and I knew that they were getting there by her, Holly Cameron like flirting with him, but I didn't know he was going to come out and say it that directly, and I'm so glad that he did. I feel bad. I watched that um, Dark Side of the Ring with Chris Canyon, and he struggled with that. Um, Wrestling is a very contact sports, any sports, but wrestling contact sports, it's very testosterone driven. It's very macho, and they don't. I think this generation now is probably the most accepting and the most tolerant. But even then, there's just not there. I don't think there's a whole lot of room for that. I don't know. I hope there's more than I give them credit for. Unfortunately, I tend to be a little bit cynical because I know how the world works, and so I hope that it's not as bad as I think it is anymore. But I know how bad it's been in the past, and so we still got a long way to go. I mean, in the world and wrestling in general, but we have Sunny Kisses now. We have Effie now. There's a lot of these people out there that are outwardly openly gay. Anthony Bowens. And give it up to Bowens because he doesn't have to be just that flamboyant, openly. He doesn't have to be flamboyant either. He's just a gay guy. He's just himself, and you know what I mean. He's not. And I love Effie. Don't get me wrong, but he's not Effie, whose partner says we lose matches because my partner gets too horny in the ring. Like I get it, but at the same time, it's like. Are we? I mean, you want to be taken serious too, right? You don't want it to be on a clown level either, because we're trying to do something where we push things farther, so that people have the ability to be more open in who they are and not, be scared to tell the world who they are, or be themselves. So, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to that kind of stuff, sometimes I'm a little torn, but I'm just happy that we have it in any way we have it. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Cresta.
I would say to a less extent, I echo your sentiment. I too am very cynical, and I would love to live in a world where we're in on the joke and they're not the butt of the joke. I too am a straight. I always tell people I'm cishet scum, but you can find a safe place here. Send me the straights, I'll beat them up for you. But like, we live in a better world where, like you said, there are people who are way more accepting, and I don't think that should have any bearing what your orientation is or on how you wrestle, because it can be a clown show. Look at Danhausen, and I love Danhausen, literally doink the clown, but they were in on the joke, not the butt of the joke, like Max Caster when he was Bobby Lashley's sister. You know what I mean? Like, that I think is where the difference is coming. And I do like how we've come as an industry far enough where we're not doing the worst on TV. Like, I wasn't watching then. I think my cat just had enough of my green screen. I wasn't watching then, but I think somebody was talking about Bill and Chuck and how WWE, like, that tag team optically was the worst, and the way they tried to spin it was like, they're just friends. We are so beyond that now, and I think that all facets, just like all facets of wrestling, should be celebrated, whether it's Joshi, luchador, high flyer. All facets of queer culture can be celebrated in wrestling, whether you're flamboyant, macho, buff, a leather daddy, whatever it is, as long as it makes sense in the confines of wrestling. And if you can do your job, who cares? I like Effie stuff until the blood starts coming out. But he also did a very nice interview where he says, it doesn't matter. My body is just a vessel for wrestling. And that to me is poetic, and I will always support it, but I can't watch his matches.
Yeah, Effie has, I think even with the big gay brunch, he's brought a lot of eyes to where it's not comical. Because even with, was it Liv Morgan and
It
Lana?
was during
that
their
had
wedding.
that thing? Yeah.
Yes.
That was like cringy, because it's like, or the forced storyline they tried to force with Sonya and Mandy, where it
Yeah,
tried
and it was done
like,
awkwardly too.
Well,
yeah,
here's the thing. So I was bring that up more specifically because it wasn't Sonya and Mandy. I don't know if it was forced, but that was their idea of trying to do like a love triangle with Otis, Mandy, and Sonya, right? I'm not sure if they got shut down or what, right? But it just didn't pop off, right? It was just little teases and little indie windows. It never got to the full crescendo of this is what we're trying to do, right? And then a couple of months after that, then you have this foolishness of Lana talking about, Liv talking about I love you, Lana. And it's like, and then Mandy and Sonya tweeted, really? It was like, sis, yeah, I saw that.
He said
it was
BFFR.
It's just like, why? It's like, dude, you have a perfectly good story that could have been something, an actual storyline. But then again, you want to choose it to be a joke for someone to come back, and not even just like for the shock factor of one moment. And it's like, why it wasn't even a good moment. It wasn't even like no one said, oh, I remember that, I love that segment because of that one little moment, which was so dumb. And of course, it's the evidence of a 78-year-old man who just needs to let go and let God.
Audience of one, come on, baby.
And see what ALW was talking about. I was thinking, the first time I heard a wrestler say "I'm gay" was Pat Patterson and that reality show they had for WWE, and they were all sitting at the table and they were talking about their secrets. And Pat was like, he just started bawling. And at that moment, I'm like, I don't know what he's about to say. He's like, I've been holding this secret that I'm gay. And I'm like, you are almost 70, 80-year-old man. You've been holding this. Like, and everybody at the table was just quiet. It was like everybody else reacted to everybody else's story, even because I think it was Roddy Piper that season, Gene Oakland.
Oh, wasn't that Table of Three? I think that was a Table of Three.
No, it used to be they did it on Table of Three, but it was a reality show. They kind of did like a Surreal House. but just like older wrestlers.
Mhm.
Which, first of all, if you haven't seen it, it's hilarious because Piper somehow in the middle of the night gets up and just walks out, and it feels like he needs the energy from the moon and just walks out and walks in the street.
That seems somehow very on brand for Roddy Piper.
And so they had touching stories where it's like Gene needed a kidney, I think, from his wife or his daughter. One person's wife got killed in a car accident. Those types of things. But Pat's was he was holding that he was gay, and it was like that was the first time I had really heard someone say out their mouth.
Mhm.
And then after that, you notice Pat was the on-screen flunky, and then he just kind of slowly disappeared where nobody saw him anymore. And then, yes, he's had scandals and stuff after he's died. A lot of that stuff comes out. But it was like that was the first time I remember someone doing it. Then Fred Rosser came out, and then all these other things. I was having a discussion with some of the workhorses on stream that I love AEW because they gave people a home. But
Mhm.
at a certain point, it became you're doing it and it's not feeling genuine. It's
Yeah.
feeling like you're just putting them out there to get an audience from a certain set of people. Because when you didn't get what you wanted, all these people that you had in interviews when you first started off, you sucked them back and they're doing nothing now. Sunny Kiss is doing nothing. Nala Rose is
Criminal.
doing nothing.
Criminal.
And it's bad. Even when they were doing Dark and Sunny and Janela were going in that feud, it was great, but you just didn't put it on TV.
Mhm.
Should have been on Dynamite.
And it's bad because, like I said, what irritated me the most about the Nyla situation was every single interview you had, Nyla had to talk extensively as the champion about her being transgender,
Mhm.
not her being a champion or her
Mhm.
move sets or whatever. And AEW just kept putting it out there, putting it out there, putting it out there. And it's like that's all people knew of her. And so then she started getting these signs, people were saying things, yelling things. And then it's like you sucked her back into darkness and we only see her face somebody to lose now. And that's not fair to her either.
I will say this, and this is something I'm very passionate about. If you go to shows and you see someone trans and you yell at them, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Leave these people alone. All they're trying to do is wrestle. I agree with you 100% about that. I think it's good to highlight it to say, hey, that me and someone like me, you can do it too. But if you're going to push them, push them. Don't push. It's kind of like when WWE goes to Saudi Arabia and Mansoor wins, but don't win every other year. That's not
Yeah.
cool. It
Yeah, it has
seems
that token
perform for.
feel.
It's
Yeah, it has that
performative.
token feel, yes.
It absolutely is performative. And I've seen Sonny Kiss, even I think, and I watched a few episodes of Lucha Underground. I think that was him. I know Prince Puma was there, but I think that was him too in
Yeah,
one of
that
these
was.
episodes. So I'm like, he can wrestle. Sonny Kiss, I'm sorry, they can wrestle. Sonny Kiss is a good wrestler.
Yes.
Give them the credit that they deserve. Just don't talk about it during June. Just like during Hispanic History Month, just don't talk about Thunder Rosa. And Black History Month, then talk about Jay Cargill. It's super performative because I want the best for everybody. But again, if you are someone who says something like that, yo, let me talk to you in the octagon right quick. Let me just talk. Let's step outside. I just want to talk. And I promise it's not a brick in my purse. I just want to talk.
Yeah, that's what I wanted the topic to be about because what Bowen said was moving. It's just that a part of it was like, okay, he's been openly out. He has a vlog with him and his mate. I don't think they're married yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but you picked June in this moment, and you didn't do it on Dynamite because you didn't have enough time. You wanted to breathe. So why couldn't you have done it any other month, any other time, the whole time he's been here? You could have done it anything. You waited to now to do it. It
Or at
seems
least have
sometimes
storyline
performative.
makes sense. Like
Yeah.
if he was like, okay, and she was dropping hints this whole time, and then finally he's like, yo, bro, I'm gay, stop it. Like that I think would have really punched it on him. But I still think it's great. But I see what you're saying too. Like, bro, I don't know. We all done been knowing, girl.
I mean, I'm cynical and sarcastic about stuff, but you think Tony Khan came to him and said, "Look, it's Pride Month. Why don't you go out on TV and say I'm gay?" Like,
I don't
I-
think Tony Khan.
Well, here's the.
You can say things without saying it overtly. You can say, "Hey, I think it'll be great if you go out there and tell your story." Now you know in the back of your mind it's June. I can put some
I see what you're
merch
saying.
out and I can do some stuff. And so, but you ain't gotta say, "Hey, man, oh, I got some good merch
I
for
mean,
you. We do this, it'll be a great moment." And you put it out there, and they do it, and then you don't earn all this money off of their own story. That's like I'll talk about it. Roxanne had been in interviews talking about she had severe anxiety. I knew that because I got anxiety myself. But and I liked her for that. But then all of a sudden one day she gets up and she faints in the middle of a match. And they're gonna say it's anxiety. Why she didn't faint the other 45 times she wrestled? I didn't understand it.
I'm sorry. When it comes to WWE, they get no quarter from me. People like WWE wouldn't do that. Yokozuna was Samoan.
right?
That's my answer.
This isn't anything
Cresta,
WWE won't
Just
do.
found that out this year.
Cresta, my fight, and I will say it to the day I die. WWE ruined my childhood because I met Mark Merrow in his face as a kid, and that man was black. Come to find out he is a white Italian man. I said, "What in the hell did y'all do to my childhood?" I met this man. He was Johnny B. Bad. He was black. He talked black, he looked black, and they ruined it.
Same thing with Razor Ramon. That was a whole Italian man. That was not a Cuban. That was not a Hispanic. And when I found that out, I was like, "Excuse me? Hello? Ain't no way. Ain't no. What you mean, Razor Ramon ain't Cuban? What you mean, Razor? Yeah, Yokozuna.
And WWE doesn't even say act this way. They say acted to the utmost stereotype of that way too. Like they give them the worst stereotypical stuff to be that cultural.
And they
person,
always
too.
getting in trouble for it. Like every other year, wrestlers like, "I'm not doing it." Like this wasn't last year.
Right?
Bianca like, "Bro, I'm not doing that." Like stop it. I'm calling the cops.
I wanted to say something about the Acclaim. So, like, I've been knowing about Bowens, but Caster, I didn't know about Caster until he did the rap on Jungle Boy.
But what about Caster?
Where he said that Jungle Boy's his fetish. I didn't know that Max Caster swung that way until that rap that he did. I knew about Bowens.
I think he's memeing. I think he's memeing.
He's not gay.
Yeah,
all right.
He be saying stuff.
Max Caster be saying stuff.
and if it's Anthony's idea, but I'm sure he probably has talked about it, and that's the idea. They're like, "Oh, we can do it at a later time." When you do it at a later time in June when it's perfect. Talk about it. It's like they do that specifically. You know when they're about to roll out some stuff because their merch changes. Then the storyline fits the merch. And that's the thing. And it's like that's what's so irritating that you're profiting. And sometimes even if you do give it to a charity or whatever, you're profiting off somebody else's story, even if it's not just the LGBTQIA plus community. They do it with everybody. It's like Black Lives Matter. Vince, you never cared, but all of a sudden you're allowing people to wear bands
what
and
up?
stuff. You don't care. It's like I swear to God, if I see that I have a dream speech around Martin Luther King time for the opening of WWE, I'm gonna punch somebody in the face. There are 5,000 other things that happen in Black history. Why you gotta pick that one?
Dolores, now you and I both know next year Vince McMahon's gonna come out with the microphone in his hand and say, "I have a dream. One day."
WWE. We're gonna take the F out and put an E and make it entertainment for you.
And then he's gonna have Cody Rhodes come out and lead the church in prayer.
They call him what do they call him in the other channel? Cody Devontae Gonzalez Rhodes. That's what they call him.
I mean,
Listen, I don't know how, but the word on the street is that he solves racism, and I perpetuate it every day.
Listen, I'm gonna have to stand for my girl Theon since she ain't here right now. But Cody did have a secret account for a red hat man that he did have until somebody pointed it out. Cody likes us, but I don't know if he loves us like that.
His wife is black.
Yeah,
His whole
yeah.
child is black. I think he like his girl. I think we all got a shot.
I know Dusty. I know his daddy Dusty like this. I'll say that.
Come on now, he half Cuban. Come on now.
I think Dusty was like, let's get it on now, you know.
Cody
Polka
and
Dot
Robert
Dusty
De Niro. How
thought
you?
he was a pimp. Polka Dot Dusty thought he was a pimp. But since we have gotten through the topic, we're gonna play games. Okay.
I love games.
Whoa. So I'll say this because I get what you're saying, Dolores, about the acclaim and the whole timing of it all. But I think Anthony Bones is probably the best version of that represents the community because even if your thing is true, I don't only people who only a certain amount of people would have known it because it was so smooth. It was so like there you go. It was so natural. It was like, okay, I'm like, okay, this chicken goes to come out and start flirting with him. Like, it's like, you know, I'm gay, right? And it's like, he's gay. And so I think the joke was just so nice and smooth. Now, the timing of it, I really don't, you know, with me, it doesn't bother me, but it is nice to point, you know, it is nice to keep your eyes out just in case. But it's just like, if you're good in them ropes, that's the only thing that should matter. If you're good in them ropes and if you're good on that mic, period.
The acclaimed is also over AF too. So in that respect too, I will give you that. If anyone was gonna do it, it'll have been the acclaim, and they're super over.
Facts.
I got one question left. Mount Rushmore of WWF women.
I hate these questions.
He was very specific.
That's why I saved it for last.
Oh, damn it. I hate these questions because I'm quicker to tell people who I don't like versus like I have to pick a favorite. I know for damn sure China's on there. Fight your mama about it. Mm-hmm. For damn sure. Oh, okay. China, all respect and props and respect due to Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the first to do the main event of WrestleMania, Becky 2 belts, the first time we ever had that, I got to give props to that. Zelina Vega, because it's Zelina Vega stand account, and I don't care to argue your mama about it. He asked me about my Mount Rushmore. And I don't know. So Stephanie McMahon, because she invented women's wrestling.
Named Professor Dan on Wrestle Talk. He said something real. That I don't think anybody. The whole Leah versus Trish as the main event. No, player. It was Stephanie versus Lita as technically the first main event that was representing women in 2000. I know The Rock and Triple H and the Hardy Boys were involved, but technically it was Stephanie and Lita that had the first main event, all-female main event on SmackDown. Just saying.
Come on, Stephanie. As I said, inventor of women's wrestling. I don't know. Part of me also wants to say Alondra Blaze, but I don't know enough about old school wrestling. I just know old girl went to WCW. This chattel trash.
That's all I know her for.
I respect it. I mean, like, I don't know her just for that. I also know her. Wait, was she also the one who took it off the Fabulous Moolah and had Cyndi Lauper with her? Or is that somebody else?
That's Wendy Richter.
That's Wendy Richter.
I remember seeing that. Was that Dark Side of the Ring or something else? And old girl said after that, I don't never want to wrestle again because this is wicked, nasty work.
Okay. So now we're going on to our thing. We're gonna first do over under. Let me find the graphic. See him bite me. Over under. This is where I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna tell me if you think it's over or under a certain amount. Okay.
Okay.
Can
I tell you I'm bad with numbers?
Listen, you gonna get this. You're gonna get this. I got faith in you.
I mean, no shade, but the dude up there did better last round, and that was just all guess.
Sammy be making me mad how good he be.
Yeah, go ahead and start without him. He don't need to be here. Go ahead and start without him.
Sammy gonna get this. Okay. Is this over or under $100?
Liv Morgan autograph Panini. Under $100. I didn't mean to suck my teeth like that. I'm sorry.
Over
Cresta,
Is it
you would
over
be
or under
surprised.
$100?
Because last round we had a Liv Morgan baseball
Oh,
sign.
oh.
I said under. Maybe I'm biased. I'll take it. I say under $100. I'll give it
Okay.
$95.95.
Okay, so Cresta says under. ALW, who's
I'm
always
going
in
under
there.
as well. I'm going under as well.
Anika,
Under.
That has to be worth more than a baseball. Over.
you know what? This is why everybody hates me.
Oh, wow. Just barely. Okay. All right. So we
That's worth less than the baseball? How's that worth less than the baseball?
Hey,
God.
some people might have gotten hit by the end of who she is. Okay, Sammy.
Then the autograph on the baseball was so flimsy. Like, are you sure Liv signed this? Anybody could have signed it. It was so. You don't even say Liv Morgan on it, or you can't see it.
She's like, how, Sway? How?
Is this over or under $200?
Over. Easy. Over. Like eggs. Over easy, baby.
Well, I think it's like $49.99. I'm going under $200.
Not the $49.99.
Who's that signed by? Bailey?
Bailey.
Nah, this is a tough one. I'll go over.
Anika,
Last round jaded me, man, on this game. I'm so serious. Stuff
Go
you
with
think should be expensive is not. I'll say under.
you say under. Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's over.
Hey, come on, Sammy. You gotta cook these WWE books. You gotta expect the unexpected. And it's Bailey, baby. Come on.
I'll take that though. I'll take that.
Okay, the next is a ball autographed by Oscar. Tell me, do you think
Is
Oscar,
the Oscar ball worth more than the Liv ball? That's the
I
real
know
question.
this is not worth more than the Liv ball.
It's gotta
It's
be worth
not.
more than the Liv ball.
is this over or under $300?
Oh my god.
Under.
I'm going under too. Not no damn baseball. You really cooking the books with that.
What was
I'm
the
sorry, but unless it's Randy Savage, I don't care about no.
What was the
autographed
Liv Morgan ball?
baseball.
Like 270 or something? What was it? Oh man, that one was high. That one was like almost 300. And Oscar's got to be more than Liv Morgan.
And you said
I'm going over.
I'm
I'm going over. I'm
300?
going over.
Okay.
Anika,
I'm saying under. I'm still saying under.
Oh, I said under. The Liv Morgan ball was definitely sold to a pervert. I don't think there was. Hey, ain't no. I'm not like Oscar's a beautiful woman. She's a bad chick. I'm not sure if she's OnlyFans bad for over 300 of a signed baseball.
Anika, is what you trying to tell them? You pervert.
All right.
But this
gotta know now.
is under. It was only $154.
$10 more than the Liv ball.
I'm doing terrible tonight.
Okay, we got another ball. It's by Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is this in
This
print?
ain't my fault. This ain't
Right?
my
It's
fault.
all.
Okay?
It's
See, you
like a
did
little
this to
kid
me,
behind
okay?
it.
Is this over? Is this over or under $100?
What event was this? They're just signing. Females just signing baseballs.
Right? Why is it? Yeah. Why is there so many baseballs signed by WWE stars?
I
That doesn't
think
make any
it-
sense to me.
Let's see.
Screw it. I'll go over. I'm just guessing now.
I want to say that it's under, but I think that's me being biased. But I feel like if it is over, it's over by such a small margin.
Yeah, it's like 105.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. And if it's $80, I respect that.
I'm going over too.
Romeo, if you're in the chat, how much would you pay for a Charlotte Flair baseball?
Nigga, you gonna go pick an answer.
Okay, Over. In the minds of Romeo, over.
Okay. So everybody picked over, right?
Yes.
And so everybody is wrong. It was
Oh,
$80.
I said it would be. Wow, my God.
80.
She called it. Cresta put it on point. She said if it be 80, I ain't do that at you.
Like, and you still gonna go over? But okay. The next one is a title.
Oh my God, Rey Mysterio?
Is this title? It's a replica title. Is this title over or under $500?
I ain't paying shit because it's a Rey Mysterio belt. Fuck that.
What?
I'm going over. This needs to be $619.
What company is that for?
It's for WWE.
It looks like this is a custom Rey Mysterio. Now, this is an auction, and I'm not going to hold you. My smoking skull belt from WWE was like 500 beans, and that's for just the one with the whatever. So this is over. This is definitely over, and it's autographed. If it's not over, you guys are I don't know, because now, like, last time you called it $80, Miss Cleo. Now I don't know. I'm second guessing myself.
This shit ought to be $619, and I ain't
agree
playing.
with that for the memes. I agree, but it might also be 400. It might be in that 400 price point.
Anika?
I'm going under.
What was the baseline of over under?
Yeah.
$550.
$500.
Oh, 500. I'm going under.
I'm going over. I'm going over.
Okay.
I'm going over.
It should be 600 and some odd dollars that somebody paid for this, but somebody paid $1,209.
Oh my God.
That's over double.
Legend ALW.
It's signed and it's completely custom. If you're a Rey Mysterio fan, like, I would try to price people out of that. I would try to listen, I'm not a Rey Mysterio fan like that. I would buy Zelina Vega gear if I had that type of money, yes. But if it ain't tricking if you got it.
So the one up top is a big Rey Mysterio hater. I don't get it. How does he win? He's so small. Bump his Luchasaurus.
Yo, bro. All I have to say is back in the day, his music, who's that jumping out the sky? RUI Mysterio. Here we go.
WCW unmasked, right?
Yo, he was a menace. Him and Juventud Guerrero were out here being jackasses, for the lack of a better word.
Listen, I know that Booker T dropped the N-word on TV, but Ray slipped it. He slipped it. And he kept going like he didn't know, but his eyes told.
His eyes told the story like,
oh my God.
I don't know.
He kept going. Yeah, the hands and everything. I was like, I don't like it, but I kind of, you were too smooth with that one.
The Black Council will remember this.
There is such a story that can be told with Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. Like, it is sitting right in front of them. Like,
agree.
him being her mentor and, like, teaching her the ways and her becoming women's world champion. Like, that is in the cards. They could do that, and it would be such a great storyline if they would let it grow.
Yeah, but WWE would find some way to make it all sexual and perverted. And...
I hate you.
Buddy and Rhea.
Tell me when I'm lying.
Both Mysterio people together, and it's like, my favorite thing is Dominic did an interview recently, and they were like, "How do you feel?" He's like, "Well, Buddy did kiss my sister." And I was like, because they were asking about their chemistry, and I was like, "That sounds like you trying to say you hit his girlfriend." Okay, that's cool then. That's cool.
Dominic Mysterio is a he.
Hey, Malachi Black lost his eye for Ray. He owes that family.
That's true. Everybody got in wrestling.
He's still selling that storyline in another company. 3 years later, he's still selling that goddamn storyline.
That's true. That's true. The sickness has infected the side of his face. It also doesn't do the whole face like that guy from that band. So it'll be all right.
Like, bruh, get some eye drops. Now it's just
not the eye drops.
Okay, next one. Ooh, they just flipped on up. Like it didn't care about me. Okay, do what you want to do. 6. That is a Drew McIntyre. Funko Pop. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that Funko Pop is more than $200? More or less than $200?
Less than $200. No shade, Drew McIntyre. But if you spend more than $200 on a pop, yo, stop doing crack.
Yeah, it's got to be less than $200.
How much you pay for that? Hold on, Sammy Joe.
Right,
How
right.
much you pay for that?
Mine's not signed, but
But still,
I don't know, like
$5.
15, 20, something like that.
All right,
Under 200. I'm gonna say under, cause
Yeah, under.
no shade. Maybe 300 at most, but no shade.
You and Anika got to put in y'all over.
I'm
Sammy,
trying
you
to
over under?
win. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go under. I'd say it's probably like 150.
Was
Anika,
he champ during this time?
I have no clue.
How are we supposed to know when he signed
Uh,
it?
It's Black Jacket, so it'd be before. He doesn't have a sword.
Oh, that's right. There's no
See,
Angela.
that's the history buff up at the top.
All right, under.
Okay. Everybody picked under, and it is actually $215.
Ooh.
Son of a
Somebody
bitch.
paid $215 for that.
$15.
That's not bad. $15. That's not bad.
So we're on our last baseball. This is by Johnny Gargano.
Free.
Let me find
Right.
Johnny's.
You'll have to pay me to take that ball.
Is Johnny Gargano's baseball more than $200?
You're dragging it. You're dragging it. More than 100. You're dragging it.
Under.
Yeah, it's
Under.
got
It has to be.
under.
Has to be under.
It's like don't overthink it, Sammy. It has to be.
Nothing
It has to
personal,
be
Mr.
under.
Gargano, but if your ball is more than Oscar's, I want to fight somebody.
$130.
Okay.
Barely. It almost got there. I almost got there.
$130.
Under. Okay.
Hey, $50 more than Charlotte's.
Oscar ball was $154. So you just put $24 away. Okay, now last thing before we get to finish that line. Seth Rollins autographed pen. Okay, is it more or less than $100?
More.
More.
WWE. Yeah, it's got to be more.
If you paid less than $100, you got to steal.
Yeah.
Because they paid $110.
Damn.
Oh.
They got to
That's
steal.
pretty good. That's pretty good still.
Right? I'm putting it on eBay the day after.
I'll put it on eBay the day after.
So Sammy, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right? And ALW, you got
None.
no. That's what it seems like. That's no, but ALW, you got 1, 2 right.
Damn.
Okay. Cresta has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right.
Damn.
Anika, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 right. So right now she's in the lead. Okay.
Come on,
All
Sammy
right.
Joe. Slam it, Sammy Joe.
Next thing we're gonna play is finish. Finish.
CM hates me.
Story.
You know,
We're gonna finish the storyline, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, don't hate me, okay? Don't hate the player. Hate the game. And literally
whatever.
that's your game. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just doing what she told me to. I'm following
It's
instructions.
getting
Okay?
I'm telling you, that woman hates me.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Time out. Because look. Last time, I almost beat Sammy. I was up by 10 points. Then this stupid round where it was like near 2 words off. You know what? Go with your little game.
For
Go.
what it's worth,
No. It
You guys
wasn't
are
this
gonna
round.
win.
It was the round after where we had
Finish
to.
that promo.
Yeah.
For what it's
Okay.
worth, I missed a whole chunk of wrestling. So I saw Jamie Noble and Ari was like, I put my hands up. I'm taking this job.
I heard that.
So, okay, with storyline finished, since Crest is new here, what we do is we give you a story,
Oh, okay.
and then you have to tell us how it ended up eventually happening, okay? So, Jamie Noble and Nadia. How does this end?
Who the frick is Nadia?
RuPaul comes out and says "sashay away." I don't even know who these people are. I heard Jamie Noble's name one time. I've never heard of Nadia. And they find the
Right?
Philosopher's Stone and they kill Voldemort.
Yeah. Okay, somebody. Okay, so Cresta is the first one out. Okay. Hold on, Cresta. We're gonna come back and get you. Hold on. ALW, how does this finish?
I have no clue. I don't even know what it is. I mean, I know who Jamie Noble is, but I don't know anything about Jamie Noble and Nadia, so I don't know.
Okay. Anika, can you give it to me?
I'm gonna wait for Sammy. Okay, who is Nadia? Was she the Russian chick?
She was Tough Enough winner. Oh, not was she a winner? Or she was from Tough Enough? I remember that.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So
Sammy, I need the answers. So come back.
I'm gonna work this out in my brain. Baseline, romantic story. Okay.
I just want to clarify for everybody watching. When she sent me this, even I didn't know what the hell was going on. So
I'm like, I remember Jamie Noble. I don't remember no daggone Nadia. Okay, baseline, romantic story. No offense to Jamie Noble, he ain't that cute. Okay. Anika, officially.
Okay.
It ended with she left him.
And
what? She left him. They broke up.
No. Sammy, can you get it? Sammy, you got a minute. Come on now.
It was the trailer trash gimmick.
Come on, Sammy.
Mixed match tag, including somebody else.
No.
That's not it.
Sammy, you're not gonna get it. Because I would have never.
I'm trying to think.
All right, Sammy. You did it right.
Get him off the screen.
Yeah, everybody come back, and Sammy got it wrong.
What's the answer?
The answer to it is Jamie Noble got cheated on, and he ended up beating Nadia in a blindfold match.
I would have never.
I did not remember that. Wait a minute.
Show up,
No Way Out? Was that No Way Out?
I don't know the noise. Again, she gave me this, and even I was shocked by.
I would have gave Sammy the point just remembering who was in the fact.
Yeah, I have a feeling Cresta might know how this ends because she watches a lot of shows.
I think that was No Way Out 2004.
Adam Cole leaves New Japan. What happened to the president?
He got murdered.
And what else?
I wasn't watching at that time. He got murdered and no one ever heard from him again. And they reference it from time to time, but he's
okay.
not allowed
When she says storyline finish, she means like if the storyline continues in another year at another time, you all can continue that storyline. So he
died and the Bullet Club crowned. I forgot who was next. I think it was Cody or Jay White. But besides that, I'm about to give you the same Harry Potter answer. That's all I got for you. I know he was killed.
Cresta is out. Okay, ALW. Cresta just ALW took himself out. Anika.
If we don't place your raise with Cresta, what the frick are we doing? Okay.
I knew this answer, and I didn't know none of the rest of them.
So Adam Cole leaves New Japan. I feel like it was a battle for Bullet Club.
Nope. Sammy.
I mean, I remember how he left Ring of Honor.
5, 4.
I ain't got it. If it was Ring of Honor, I could tell.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the answer for I bring you all back. They brought him back to life, if you remember that, in AEW.
No, that's not how it ends. No,
That it is.
not the
That
No, that's how he comes.
Where's
Yeah.
No,
Who's
it is
booking these
especially-
questions,
They-
bro?
they killed him and brought him back to life at the end.
This is classic CM. She sent the questions and now she's not here to defend
That's
them.
not the story.
Now that's what I definitely didn't know. I definitely had no clue who the fuck these people were or why the fuck this happened.
Back
But-
to life.
Oh, I mean, I know the seance thing, but I would not say that involved New Japan in any shape, way, or form.
I'll go ahead and
Like,
Yeah.
we got
The
holes.
Dragon
Tommy.
and 3 count? I don't know.
She
I
said
don't even know
that
who those people are.
I had to look them up to figure out who the fuck they was. But anybody, well, I ain't even gonna drop you. ALW dropped itself.
How many more?
Anika, do you happen to have a clue?
How many of these more do we? How many more storylines do we
drop
have?
me. Drop me.
This is the
I
last
think-
one.
This is the last one.
Anika,
I
you
gotta be because we're terrible.
But
Anika,
I will go
come
down
on.
pissed.
one of them she said, I know y'all know the answer because I think we done went over it 45 times. This I can tell you it was in WCW.
Dragon.
Girl, so anyway, the Power Rangers went to go fight Rita Repulsa on Mars. And then she turned the putties into super soldiers. And then the super soldiers was Jung and the 3 dragons into 3 count. And that's how the storyline finished, where they revived him with the secret of the ooze.
But you came, wait a minute, you came mighty close. It says nobody has the answer. We're gonna tell you. The dragons in 3 count. 3 count disbanded. But the dragons, they stayed a group until WCW ended. Okay?
So basically, it was after WWE won the war.
They had a
and no one
match.
cared about
One
WCW
said
anymore.
disbanded and the other one stayed together. That was it.
I don't even care how many more she gave you. That has to be the last one because we all suck at this.
Okay. Storyline finish.
F
We
and
got
Jamie
one
Noble
question,
questions.
I know this one, and I wasn't watching. I know how this ends. His name is Johnson. He beat them all at WrestleMania, 1v5, and it's embarrassing. So they all had to leave with wedgies up their ass.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it ended, but I know John Cena ruined Nexus.
No. And ALW, that's your answer?
Yep.
Nope. Because she done told us this 3 or 4 times.
I don't care. She's not here.
Okay. We're going to do charades in a minute. Come on, Sammy. I know you got it.
They lost to Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne, the tag titles. And
Hell no, Sammy. Daniel Bryan fired everyone else and stayed until they got fired or moved off TV. DB fired. Everyone else stayed on TV until they got fired or moved off TV. So
Storyline. These are not storyline endings. This is real life crap. What is this?
To quote Dirty Dango on Impact, professional wrestling sucks.
okay, now this one I definitely know ain't nobody gonna get because after I read the question, I'm like, God damn, even I was confused.
So
Okay.
I will ask us, girl. They had a storyline. Ain't nobody meaner.
Right?
And the
Oh my
answer that she
God.
gave, and then I had to deep dive to find why she said what she said. It's anybody can guess.
Humbly request the teacher just give us to the answer and fail everyone in this class because we all
I agree with
fail.
that.
Wait. I'm not going down on a fight.
It's still going on. They still ain't stopped the end of their story. They, you know, Vince, he just stopped and he ain't never finished it.
I feel like these were all trick questions, and I would like the board to review these questions because this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay.
The guest said these are the trick questions. The guest said that. Okay.
Okay, that ain't my fault. Don't blame me.
She's
Okay?
like, not me.
That was Tracy was strange, but now we're gonna play charades.
I got that Nexus question right.
What was the ending?
It's still going on because that Vince paused it. It never got a finish to it.
This is like, who hit Kevin Owens in the face with the pie?
Listen, that is not my fault. Everybody, I know we all on Discord. I'm gonna send you a name. I'm gonna pair you all in teams.
I'm not in Discord.
I know. I have the email.
Oh, let me head over to live.me. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna pair. You know me. I'm pairing two men together. I can't.
I might have a chance with Sammy.
I'm trying to get some help for Anika. Okay. Anika and Cresta, you all are a team. There we go. Swap you. And ALW and Sammy. Okay. Hot chocolate is not being a team together. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, nightmares.
Okay.
Who?
On my screen, wait, Nika, are you wait?
Other way.
Oh, wait a minute.
On my screen, you're here. You're on this.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Anika. Do the other hand, Anika. Hold on. Do the other hand, Anika. You can do it. Hold on. Do the other hand, Anika. There you go. Do the other.
Scissor me, ALW.
There you go. And they over there scissoring each other like they normally do.
Scissor me, Anika ass.
Okay. So Anika, I'm gonna send it to you first.
Okay.
Because I can only think of.
So one of us acts it out, and the partner has to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Is it theme music or just in general wrestling?
It's gonna be different ones. So this one right now is a person. Okay.
It's a person.
It's a person. It should be very easy for you to Anika.
Nothing before 2019.
I don't see it yet though.
I just said that.
Oh.
So this is a person. This is a wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're sending them in the Discord?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna try my hardest.
Charades. Can you make noises or what?
No, just you got to be quiet. So I'm gonna mute you. You can just do. You can while I got you mute. You can do whatever you want to. Ain't nobody gonna hear you.
Not the camera going back. Okay. Is that part of it?
You should show her alone.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett. No, Bobby Roode. Oh, Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair. Oh, what's Charlotte Flair? Okay.
In the words of Smart Psychology, Sexy Rick.
Not that. Please.
He called herself. Oh, that's sexy.
Sexy Rick. That's fucked up.
That's sexy. Sexy Rick.
Maybe. Oh, nope. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say it. 3 faces ago. Okay, fine.
Dolores, you're muted.
Yeah, Dolores, you're muted.
That's
Fight with the mute button. I tell you, I'm fighting with the mute button. Okay, Sammy, go ahead.
There's a lot of guys that do that. Goldberg?
I can't.
Is there a joke there? Kane? Undertaker.
Finally, you got it. Finally.
Did you say Goldberg first? What is wrong with you?
Yes. I tried to figure out what was wrong with him too.
I thought it was Kane off rip. When he did the it's Kane.
I'm like, man, you are really striving to not get any points, aren't you? I
I'm
was
not
like,
striving to not get points.
you do
Didn't
not get
Goldberg do
any
that
points.
too? Didn't he give that?
You're typing to me, Dolores.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm about to give Cresta hers. About to give Cresta hers. If I can find my damn email on time. That's what happens when you got two phones.
Got this.
Argentina.
If Cresta doesn't get this, we all might have to cry.
Listen, I'm ready to embarrass myself.
Okay, hold on. I found a way.
Let me know when you send it. I am refreshing my Gmail post haste.
It's like a message thing in Gmail. I just sent it.
A message thing. Oh, come on, Grandma. You can find this. Come on, Grandma. I don't see that, girl. I don't see that, girl.
Okay, hold on. It's gonna be right where I just.
Let me refresh this one more time. Come on, Grandma. Tell people you're 4,000 years old and your brain turns to powdered milk. What's going on?
Cresta really don't see this, do she?
No chat messages.
I know I can close my eyes and you just
I can close my eyes. You know what? Why don't I just put my Discord name in the private chat? We keep it real cute. Hold on.
If you can see the private chat, Dolores, just put it right in the private chat.
Okay.
And I
Nobody else is going to
hands up. I won't touch it. Just hands up. Per chat. Hands up.
We trust you. It's honor. It's honor.
Honor no more.
That what it sounds. Let me tell you, I'm spelling this name wrong, and she about to get mad at me for it.
I'm looking in the private chat on that one's not easy to do because old girl doesn't. You know what? I honestly do got something. Hold on one moment. Are we allowed to use props?
Yeah, you can use props.
Okay. Give her 30 seconds to prepare. Give her 30 seconds to prepare. Oh gosh. Oh, it's so hard to touch the cord. I know it's right there. Like hands right here in my face.
Don't look.
I won't look. I promise. Oh Lord, where did Sammy go?
Probably go to eat. That's all he ever go for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she coming back with a serious prop.
Selena Vega.
I was like, how's she gonna do this? Because I
to think of everything that she does, unless I'm being really rude on the mic or skipping to the ring, and even skipping to the ring could be Liv Morgan. The chancla.
Okay. Should I do that? Should I be that mean?
You saw how I botched Bianca before.
All you gotta do for Bianca is this. I'm on my own.
That's the one thing I didn't do.
Have you not? Oh my gosh. Okay, so
you could have spun the.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
He did.
I'm going to be that mean today. I'm channeling my freedom. I am channeling my freedom.
How am I supposed to do that?
Sammy, you ready? Okay.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I was guessing a bunch of cowboy shit for Bianca. I was like Cowboy Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob Orton.
I can mute you and you can act it out.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I got to go get a prop. Hold on.
Come on, props. Listen, honestly.
Whose line is it anyway? Got props?
I see this. I think Jimmy Wang Yang. I'm sorry.
I straight up said not Adam Cole. Hangman Page. I'm like, who else is a cowboy?
Cowboy shit. Cowboy shit.
Sammy, you should get this if you get the prop I'm thinking about. If not,
excuse me,
I'll feel bad for you.
I'm guessing, not you.
I love that cat. I don't know that cat, but I would die for that cat.
Oh, his name is Kitty Joe.
Kitty Joe, you're so
His name's Rocky. He's a bobtail.
Aw, Rocky, I love you. You're so nosy.
We've
But
been taking
he's our when me and Sammy together, he's our marshmallow because we're hot chocolate. And believe it or not, I'm not chocolate. It's Sammy because he's white chocolate.
Rocky wants your love now.
Oh, we've been taking too much time from his daddy. He's like, Daddy been on screen too much.
Oh God!
What is transpiring?
Oh my God!
I am intrigued.
Okay, you ready, ALW? Okay, come on.
I don't know what's happening, but sports entertained.
Oh no, I'm thinking Angelo Dawkins.
No,
Gotta
I
be
thought you get an actual prop that would have helped you.
I'm gonna feel real stupid.
I don't know.
I want to guess, but I don't know if I'm right. But
Okay, Sammy. You got 5, 4, 3.
Nick Gage.
Oh, he got it.
What did he say? He said it?
Yes.
I was thinking Taz.
I didn't hear. What was it?
Nick
Nick
Gage.
Gage.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I thought he was going to get a pizza cutter.
Oh, I had no idea what to do.
I had no idea what to do.
Yeah, I would have grabbed a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Well, who has
Okay.
that literally in their house?
I do because I eat a lot of pizza.
Yeah, I got a pizza cutter. I think I got 2 pizza cutters.
Like
You
round,
come
all
all
round and all that.
ALW said I've had enough. I will take this ALW slander.
You cut bitches left and right. I just said bitches left and right. Okay. Anika,
All right.
I'm going to give you somebody who controversial to me.
I think it's like, why, guys?
Giving it to me.
Because I know you can act it out.
Oh, okay. So it says you.
Because I don't necessarily get along with her and I have to fight
What?
out my co-host. I have to
Okay.
fight out my co-host. So
We're gonna talk about this afterwards because this is not controversial. But okay.
it's controversial for me because I don't necessarily like her as a person. I'm not as a person, but as a
Now I'm just thinking Lacey Evans.
I'm just thinking Ronda Rousey.
I was thinking Ronda Rousey too. Like,
nah.
it's either that or Tessa Blanchard, but I couldn't tell you what she does.
Nah. It's somebody everybody sees every week.
As a week?
Every
Every
week.
Every
Every
week.
week.
Okay.
Come on, you can do it, girl.
Really? Okay. All right.
You ready?
Danhausen, no.
Wait.
I'm never sure when she's starting.
No, the time hasn't started. You ready?
No.
You need a prop?
I'm okay. I'm good. We're gonna do it.
Okay, ready? Set. I'm
Yes.
about to put you on mute. Ready, set, go.
Willow Nightingale.
Yes!
What you did this? Oh, ain't no way.
The next clue gonna be like, I was just gonna pounce something. Just bounce.
That was Keith Lee. Keith Lee.
Okay, Sammy. I'm going to need you. Why am I keep thinking about this person? Okay. Because I just want to see if Sammy will do what I think he will do. There you go, Sammy.
Daniel Bryan? Adam Cole, baby.
Yes.
Oh, that was so easy.
I thought Sammy was gonna do the squat and everything. I was like, because he normally go full out. He's like, no, not this time.
You
Okay.
know it's all about the boo.
I'm here. I'm looking in the private chat. I'm ready.
Okay. So Cresta. We're going to go. You don't know this person. So
Why would you give it to her?
I know she didn't know this person because it immediately popped in my mind. But I know she didn't know this person.
I appreciate you considering my feelings. Now Willow Nightingale's music is stuck in my head.
Right?
Because it's funny. I know.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm looking forward to her losing the title.
Dolores, I don't know that woman. I'm sorry to that woman. I've never seen that woman.
I'll give it to Sammy and them.
Okay.
Oh no, because that means I have to do that. I don't know what to do. Fine.
You know, we cover her on the show.
I know, but she don't do nothing. Like,
No, she don't do nothing.
All right, I got to check the private chat. I got to see who this is.
Yeah, that's a no-go. That's a no-go.
Oh, that's a no-go. That's
Nigga, you can check it. Once collectively decided nobody doing that shit.
Thea
Hale.
Oh, I could have
that ain't right.
done it.
I would have never guessed that. I haven't watched NXT since like Black and Gold.
So NXT it's a fake university called Chase U.
I know of them, but I couldn't tell you what any of them do.
So she's the chick that's basically on speed, and she's always like we say she's on speed because she's always.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Just you.
All right, Miss Dolores, I don't know how to tell you this. I'll watch NXT. Stop it.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I see Carmelo Hayes for the first time last night. And that young fella can wrestle. Please. I literally don't have time. I used to watch NXT.
Give her an impact person. Give her an impact. I said, give you an impact person.
An impact.
Oh yeah, give me.
Why would you say that? You know, you don't.
Oh, I got you. I got you. You'll get this.
I know she know this person.
You'll get it because
it's in a lifetime of work.
I got you.
Oh, y'all putting so much stank on this.
Wait a minute, hold on. We gonna give Cresta the solo treatment. There you go. Ready?
I don't. Okay, wait. Oh. Bring it to the flow. Nope, that's a slave name. Trinity. Thank you.
That's her slave name.
See,
it was the same thing, and all I could think of, like, the only other thing I could do was like, should I run and do the knees where it's like, it's the same thing.
AOW said we had to do impact, right?
Oh my God, here we go.
We gonna go impact, okay?
That was an easy one. That was an easy one. All things considered, that was easy.
Yeah.
There you go, AOW. You called this on your own self.
Come on.
You called this on your own self. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
I
blame
yourself. I won't yell it out. Not my ponytail falling. She's tired. She said, it's past my bedtime. I'm tired.
Listen, this is hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be so hilarious. I'm gonna have to zoom in.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Hey, Chaddington Barrington. How you doing?
What's up, Bear? He's from all of my things ever. He is such a loyal support. I love this guy.
See, ALW gonna have to put some real work into this, and I know whatever he's doing is gonna be stupid crazy.
Sammy, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to do this. I really have zero idea how to do this.
I'm excited to see what impact person this is gonna be.
Oh my god! You gonna show your face?
Yeah, I'm gonna show my face in just a second here. Hold on.
I want everybody to see you.
This is terrible.
You caused it. You caused it. I would have kept going on down.
All right, Sammy, you ready?
I guess. PCO.
He said, I don't get it. I don't get it. All you do glue some bolts inside of your neck. You would have got that.
Not the bolts inside your neck.
The PCO is probably the closest thing to a real life zombie that we will ever have.
Right?
Okay. Now these are going to be worth 2 points. I'm going to do 4 of them. This is going to be okay.
For the marbles.
I don't know. There were some Alicia Fox matches.
Who? No.
For Anika.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Because I gave ALW somebody he don't like. I'm gonna give you somebody that you don't.
You know you wrong for this.
She said, hey.
But I know you can do it very well, and I'm gonna let you be solo when you do it.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Daggone it.
Come on, we all know that move. Go ahead.
Charlotte Flair, big boot. No.
Hey. Go ahead.
What is transpiring?
I never know when she's starting and when she's not.
You have to do something that I know she ain't gonna do.
Oh, the skip to the ring. Alexa Bliss. Not Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan. Oh, Saraya. Tony Storm. Ruby
as we call her in these parts, Sriracha.
I like Saraya. I feel
Skeet.
I feel like, and that's all I feel. I just feel like.
Okay.
I don't know no Saraya. Sriracha? Okay, we're gonna call you that.
Listen, I don't know Saraya or Paige. All I know is that Paige got the Kurt Angle treatment, wrestled with a broken freaking neck. So she's good in my hood. She's good in my books.
Okay. So Sammy, it's your turn. Another person I ran.
Oh, man. Another easy one. All right, I got this.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you a solo moment and put you on mute so you can. Go ahead.
Who's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, Jungle Boy.
Yeah, I thought Sammy was going to do the half flip he does because I complained about it in the middle of the match the other day. But it looked like he was a male model with his hair blowing in the wind. Okay, Sammy. Okay, now we get into the harder one. Because ladies, you almost tied with Sammy now. So ready?
All right, let's see. Before I hit you with the girl, I don't know that man.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's easy. Let me pull up my Willow Nightingale strap for that one. All right, tell me what you're looking, Anika. I don't need to mute because this is super easy.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Anika because I don't think she's here yet.
Oh, let me know when you back, sis.
God, I've done a lot. Did you the other day, Cresta, figure out how to make your eyebrows disappear?
Yes. So while we wait for Anika to get back, we'll do a quick drag lesson with Cresta Starr. So a lot of people take glue purple sticks. I just didn't have time to. And I used that. And I saw that one of the contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race, not Gigi Good, it was the girl who was just on there just now. Oh my God. Marsha. So what I do is I take the glue sticks. First, I clean off my eyebrows, alcohol pad, make sure everything's clear. Take the glue sticks, go up, and then go circles, and then take a brush or a spoolie, make them go up. And then you take a little bit of Got To Be glue hairspray and go over your eyebrows very thinly, and then take water to make it smooth. You repeat this process like 4 or 5 times. Then you go over with concealer. The problem is once my eyebrows are gone, I look like a sperm. So I never know what to do. And if I put them too far up, I'm just like surprised. If I put them too far down, it's like a cheeseburger. So my eyebrows are already pretty high. So just because I cover them, I don't know what to do after.
Listen, it kind of scared me because she said, I'm going to do drag makeup. And I was like, okay. And I was doing stuff and the live was going on. And then I came back and I had it broadcast on my TV. And all of a sudden, Cresta had turned into Bobby Lashley and she didn't have no eyebrows.
Yeah, no eyebrows.
She had no eyebrows.
I mean, I look spooky LaDuca. I'm not gonna hold you with no eyebrows, but at the same time, I don't hate it because when I was younger, a lot of people used to bully me. Tiffany, you're too this, you're too that, you're so ugly, you're so annoying. And now I'm like, girl, get into it. I like myself so much. I just stare at myself like, oh my God, she did that. I'm so annoying. I'm so annoying.
Leading up to your interview tonight, I kept telling people, if you notice in the corner, a woman that can look that beautiful with a mustache and a goatee, I can't blame her. I need to learn how to do some things myself.
I'm not gonna hold you. I feel so handsome and beautiful at the same time when I have my mustache on. I have this mustache on so much that when I put on makeup, I'm like, yo, my lip looks so small. I think I look so handsome, beautiful. When people say, why do you have that mustache? I say, because you ever kissed a mustached woman under the pale moonlight? Do you want to? And I do this.
So,
Anika's back.
She ready for you?
I'm ready.
All right, I pulled up the Willow Nightingale strap. So this one's easy. I don't even got to mute. Hold on, Holiday. If you judge my fat, I hope you stub your toe.
What body fat?
Please get it. I can't hold this forever.
Oh, Anika, come on.
Hold on, let me go back just a little bit more. I'm exposing the business. Don't judge the Taco Bell bag. Here we go.
Okay, strap. Oh. Shawn Michaels, my boy.
Yeah!
I didn't see the leg. That's why.
Dolores, you have to clip Cresta falling over.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hysterical.
If you
With my
played it out,
leggy.
she gave me the lay down. Like she was just like, oh, okay.
I was like,
you
Anika,
fall,
that's
make
your
it
guy.
fashion.
You gotta get that.
I didn't see the leg. I just saw the arm. I'm like,
She better than I am because once I hit the floor, I ain't getting back up. It's over. You might well call
Typically, when I
911.
hit the floor, it's life alert time, girl. Life alert, please. I'm falling. I can't get up.
Listen,
Who's your daddy, Montreal?
Anyway, I can tell you firsthand, life alert ain't shit. By the time you don't fail or something, you be half dead before they alert and get back to you.
You know what? That's malarkey.
Is this the last one for each team or what?
Look, I keep asking them, look, that thing is so good. You do a monthly test, you hit the button, and it take them 25 minutes to get back to you to just even test it. I was like, what the fuck I got this for? It ain't gonna be no good when I need it.
When you press that life alert, you better get right with God.
That's why I got Alexa. I know if I scream, Alexa, come on, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it for me.
That's crazy. Alexa better than life.
Alexa better than life alert.
Hey.
Alexa got the fall detector too. If she help poop, she'll be like, "You okay? Something wrong? I need to call 911."
Her little girl from Missing got her mama back. Alexa, call 911.
Okay. So right now, this is the winning question. ALW, you ain't got no hope.
Oh my God, here we go.
Dang.
And wait a minute, we were doing this before Cresta came, but I want to say, because I knew ALW was gonna lose. I call this clip "Missing the Mark."
Wow. And now Brian Cage coming off the rope. Oh!
Let's go, Hoskins.
Moonsault, bro!
Oh, yeah. Pandora's out. Wait a minute. Total ecstasy.
What will you say at my funeral now that you have killed me? That whole yo, who invited me on this chicken shit show? I'm out of here.
Why is that all in their heads?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
This is the worst town I've ever been in.
They kept going and going. I was like,
At least you didn't show any clips where the guys actually paralyzed themselves.
oh.
You went way left field, dude.
The worst show I've
That's
ever been a part
fact,
of.
Like, that always on your head. What y'all doing?
Listen,
I saw that Lance Archer shit when it happened. That was a memory I wanted to forget. Now I'm sweating like a hooker in church. Jesus Christ, I can't. Oh,
Instead,
man.
could we get like a Samoa Joe montage or something for next time?
listen. ALW always misses the mark, and they miss the mark too. Each one of them, over and over again, like ALW. So I thought that was perfect because ALW misses the mark all the time. Sammy, this is your chance to win it all. Win it
Or
all.
lose it all.
Okay, Sammy.
Every time you say Sammy, I expect you to go, Sammy Guevara.
I'm blanked out on this man's name. Not saw this man.
Well,
I saw this man.
you ready, ALW?
I'm ready.
This last one?
I gotta try and guess it.
If he gets it right, Sammy won. If Sammy gets it wrong, I mean for ALW, if ALW gets it wrong, he screws Sammy.
Not the Brett screw Brett.
And then you two all have to battle it out in the question, okay? To get the win. Okay?
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'll tap it. You win already. Let it be known. You put me. All you gotta do is look at me. I don't care. I'm tapping. I don't care. Call me JBL.
Oh Lord. Because I'm thinking, does he do anything? Okay.
Make it semi-hard, please, at least.
Okay. Just because the nigga asked it, I'm gonna give it to him.
You gave it to me.
Yeah, I did send it to you.
Yeah, why'd you send it to me?
Because it's your turn.
It's my turn to guess.
Oh, so I have to give it to ALW. ALW.
Well, now we need a different name because
Now I want to know what that one
I
was.
got a different name. I got a different
There wa-
name.
Damn
I
it,
got
Sammy,
it.
you
I
just
got
acted it out and
it.
take the point. You're better at that than I am.
Player, someone else. No, player, no.
I got somebody else.
What was it though? Who was it though?
Wardlow.
Wardlow.
What would Wardlow's thing be? Oh,
You know,
I have an idea, but
I would have just powerbomb.
I have a stuffed
Powerbomb.
animal. That's all exactly what I would have done. Shake the shit out of it.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
But we got to keep it fair. It's ALW's turn to the charades. I got to guess.
I know I spelled that motherfucking shit wrong because that's a long ass name that I don't know how to spell. Okay, spelling is not my thing.
Come on, Dolores, that's unfair.
Hey,
ALW is tired of these working conditions.
I don't even know what this guy does. Like,
I
By
know
the
what
way
he
you
does.
saying a long ass name, I have 2 guesses, and probably both of them are wrong.
oh my God.
He can either help you or screw you.
I believe in you, ALW.
Sammy, you're screwed. I'm sorry, bro.
Uh,
Oh man.
Not the Sammy Joe screw job.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like, oh
I'm
my
gonna-
God.
Don't,
The
it
dude
don't
does
have to
nothing.
Be literal. It don't have to be literally the person. Like break down the name and just like do the name per like
He can't
like
break down the name.
like 5 symbols sounds like
right.
Bogan.
Sounds like. Oh fuck.
if it's that hard, can I at least know what promotion I'm trying to guess here?
No,
Oh,
Sammy, he
jeez.
gonna do it anyway. Sammy be coming out the butthole with this. Okay?
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start the clock. Go!
Oh, Phantasmo, Vikingo.
Fuck, I don't know.
Come on, you gotta go.
Dark Order.
Christian Cage. Luchasaurus.
Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it, Albert. He kept screaming.
Oh,
that wasn't bad. Once you did this, I'm like, okay, I got
right,
Captain
that was-
Charisma.
You're already on the road, man. That wasn't that
Once
bad.
I realized I had to do something
Nakamura.
Cage style to do something because I couldn't think anything Luchasaurus does. I don't know. How do you?
I thought you were doing like you were gonna hit like El Fuego or someone, or Bandito. That was
I was trying to do like a dinosaur roar.
All right, I have secured it. The title remains home. It is staying with Workhorse Wrestling Network.
I want to say because each person gets a solo in their position. ALW. I want to tell you, you're in last place with 10 points.
Bye, Felicia.
That's fine.
Okay.
I give it up for everyone who got me to this position. I can't tell you how happy I am to be here in the last position. Thank you all for this wonderful moment. And I'm going to go cry and eat my cereal alone.
Okay. So we're going to have. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, I clicked on the little thing. I don't know why I'm ahead of the table. Y'all don't want me there. Okay, Sammy, I'm gonna put you to the side because you get your own solo in a minute. Okay, the 2 ladies, they're at 12. You are.
Guys get the steel chair, Stokely.
Stokely.
Killer, but don't touch me. That's Tupac.
Stokely Hathaway's my dad, even though I'm older than him.
So you are the killers, but they pushed you. Okay. So Sammy Joe, who keeps saying the champ is here. Sammy, where you at? There you go. Sammy, you get to say your speech. Jesus, Sammy.
I couldn't have done it alone. I did it with the help of ALW. He pulled out his A game in the charades tonight, a lot better than he did the last time, and I thank him for that. He's going to go cry into a bowl of cereal. Well, I'm going to go cry tears of joy into a bowl of ice cream then.
But I say this. And to everybody, I want to let you know.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Yep, that's how I feel every time I see Sammy win. I don't know who this man is. This man keep winning. I don't understand why.
Literally the story of my life.
I tried. I gave him some jacked up stuff. Okay. I
He's
also feel like
not jumped up enough. Okay.
You should have gave him Kazuchika Okada, because I know of him, but I couldn't tell you what the hell he does.
I'm just saying.
I can just do this.
That's fair. God, you know what? In addition to being dumb, I'm also blind.
I can see her either.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna let Cresta. We normally do clean up at the end. When I say clean up, I mean we clean up for the next people that are coming, which is actually me, ALW, and Sammy. That's if I show up. But we're gonna let Cresta talk about some of her social medias, her next moves, because Cresta is so great. So
That's full screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, most importantly, the people of Workhorse Wrestling Network, thank you so much for having me. I love to honky tonk, big dicks and chicken. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. My name is Cresta Starr. I love professional wrestling, and I like watching professional wrestling with you. You can find me Thursdays and Saturdays over on Fightful and Fightful Select and Fightful's YouTube. We talk about AEW on AEW Collision on Saturdays, and on Thursdays, myself and Joel Pearl talk about Impact Wrestling. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays occasionally, because Impact has pay-per-views those days. You can find me on Twitch.tv or TikTok.com/@CrestaStar, both Cresta Stars. If that was too much information, Cresta the Star on Twitter. There's a link tree in my bio. Everything's look, come on, YouTube Cresta Star, Instagram Cresta Star, Twitter Cresta the Star, like Megan the Stallions, 2 E's, 2 R's if you're nasty. TikTok Cresta Star, Twitch Cresta Star, and I have a backup. It says Cresta Star too, but ain't nothing on there. So, girl, get into it. Follow me. Don't stalk me because I like to fight and bite, and I got rabies. What's up?
See?
Oh my God.
She is a wonderful, wonderful.
That's the greatest
follower.
outro I've ever heard in my life.
I just say stuff and hopefully it turns out what.
Hopefully you had fun playing at our house, Cresta, and you can come back and play anytime.
First time. I'm kidding.
So much for coming. We can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming.
I'll never be back, and if you invite me, I'm gonna show up like this.
Like we go to that house and got roasted.
Oh, I was muted. I said that's what she said.
That is what she said.
Sammy's the dirty one around here. He's the dirty one. So we really do appreciate you. You can come back anytime. We like to have fun. Hopefully a CM will be here when you come back. Because CM is missing. But she misses you too. She's like,
next time, baby. I don't know you, I haven't seen you, but put your hand to the screen. We are one. We are one right now. Yes, me and Sammy are one too. When you come next time and I'll be here, we are one again.
Sammy loves you just like we all do. But ladies and gentlemen,
I want some fried chicken now.
I want some Popeyes. I'm so hungry.
Sammy eats everything online. Like he will cook a full course meal. Sammy has during pay-per-views cooked 2 or 3 times and ate.
Some of these pay-per-views are like a whole day, bro.
Bruh. No. And why does Money in the Bank start at fucking noon on Saturday?
Because they're in Britain. Pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, they will be here for that. I want to be here. I really do. But my body is like, fuck me. I got a procedure on Friday, and I know my body's gonna be like, definitely, fuck you. You're not gonna get up and do anything. But let's do the little cleanup. This week on Tuesday, you saw Seeing Stars with me and ALW and Sammy. We talk about Stardom, New Japan, and GCW. On Tuesday night, which is tonight, right now, you're here for the Cookout. And I guess Cresta Starr. Tomorrow, you'll have All for Night, which just like Seeing Stars, we gotten so big, we made it a Twitch exclusive. Like dropping bomb, boom, 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 boom. Twitch exclusive. On Friday. Yep. Friday night fight. Where at 8 o'clock, normally, not this Friday, but normally, it is me, Anika, and Sammy watching SmackDown, and then CM and ALW like to come in and enjoy our fun and watch Rampage, okay? Like, why? Why the people gotta come ruin the fun for us? Okay? But then Saturday is under the radar. It comes on at 11 a.m. And you know what? That is a Twitch exclusive. Twitch exclusive, okay? But then Saturday night, we have Saturday night is all right. There is our AEW Collision watch along. But this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, we will be watching okay? Money in the Bank. Shout it what you think. We're gonna be here at 3 o'clock. Make sure you here, okay? If you ain't here, then I don't know what to tell you, okay? Because I'm gonna be in the comments fighting for my life. Because I'm gonna be fussing and cussing, okay? So we again thank Cresta Starr. When she told me she was gonna come out, I wanted to cry. Sammy let himself out and then came back. Look at her.
Sammy
Straight
said, I
cat.
don't need this.
Straight cat in the piece. There you go.
Jimmy said I'm tired of this shit.
What
shit it is?
My browser shut out.
Yeah.
I had to
You know
pop
why?
back in.
You know why? Because you always Sammy had a party the other day where he had to be Michael Jackson, right? He got dressed. He said, I see you all in the middle of the watch along. We said bye.
Camera on.
He just walked off. Did not laugh or nothing. Kevin was just, we were like, Sammy, are you still there? Sammy, are you still there? No.
I left the stream on for Rocky.
Sure.
He got to hear ALW and Dolores. I mean, I was busy.
Listen. But like I said, I really do appreciate Cresta coming because I love her so much and I follow her. And so when I asked her to come and she said yes, I was like shocked and wanted to cry all at one time. She's like, don't cry. I was like, well, I'm going to suck it up this time.
You think I'm cool enough? I think you're cool enough. And it takes courage because some people, the worst I could tell you is no, girl. But I'll say this to anybody and even you guys again. If you want me back, please email me. My social media gets, just please email me. I'll never see it if you do it any other way. I swear to God. Yeah. If I open up my request folder, it's like, wow, you don't talk to people. I'm like, and I get overwhelmed.
Yeah, because you got the new show you're doing after Collision, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the Collision courses, Carl?
It's just a Collision post show. Fightful, I love Fightful, but they're not that creative. You got Grapsity in this.
See, that's why we're here, and we really enjoyed you as a guest. We want you to come back. We have fun when all of us are here. Party like rock stars. Maybe party like a rock star during the day, okay? Could do a little day drinking, day smoking. We like smoked and stacked over here.
I am a child of God and not a daughter of Sodom.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end. Sad face. I'm gonna cry. But we'll be back. Tomorrow we have All for Naught. I wish after seeing some of NXT, I would forget All for Naught. Okay? But we'll be talking about Raw and NXT. Until then, peace, ladies and gentlemen.
Scissor me, ALW.